Hi, Dr. Alex here. Hopefully, you can see me. According to StreamYards, I'm on. As you can probably hear from my voice, it's barely there. It has come back a bit since yesterday evening. And luckily, I hope you can hear and see me. Luckily, I've been joined by On Comics, Lonnie Webb. I could see him just floating outside the studio. So, partly to save my voice and partly because I don't know, just loitering there without nothing to do, I'm going to let him in. Add to stream.
Hello, Dr. Alex.
Hello. Well, I can hear you. I hope everyone else out there can hear me. I don't know if anyone's in the chat at the moment. How are you today?
I am doing well, and I'm very happy to be your voice today. If that would take the burden off of you.
That would be brilliant. I mean, given we have 12 videos to get through, I imagine there will be also times when I might need the toilet or might need to eat something. I know the washing machine will finish in about 20 minutes, so I might need to rush out and hang up that too. But yes, such is the onerous duties of being a YouTube content provider, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
How are you doing, and what great new things do we have to look forward from you?
I am doing very well. Here in the U.S., we are about to celebrate our Independence Day.
Yes, you are.
And after an outstanding run of Supreme Court decisions, that just seems really amazing that we get to celebrate the birth of the nation, which began with our Declaration of Independence, which was signed on the 2nd of July.
Yes. Oh, hang on. That was yesterday, yeah?
Yes. And it was backdated so that it would allow for some time for additional people to sign. And the official date is tomorrow, July the 4th.
Do you know why that date's even more important?
Must be your birthday.
Yeah, it is indeed. I always wonder why they were setting off fireworks on my birthday every year. And obviously it's because it's my birthday. It's the most important thing. But yeah.
It just makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, some other minor thing going on in the US, but yeah. But yes. So given we have 12 videos to go through, and my voice is not great, shall we start the first one?
Would you like me to welcome everyone in for why we're here?
Yeah, please do.
All right.
I'd forgotten why we were here.
Thank you for joining us. Me here with Dr. Alex, who is celebrating his 20,000th subscriber today. Is that right? 20,000.
If only. Not that it would matter to YouTube one way or the other, we've discovered, but yes.
1,000 subscribers to Dr. Alex's channel. If 970 of you would go and sub on my channel, I would appreciate that.
Yes. do.
The event today is we are going to get to see a series of Jules Verne classics. They are in English, if I remember right.
Yeah, they're all in English. A few of them have Finnish subtitles just because of where I managed to hoover them up from, and they were the only copies I could find.
And some interesting things. Jules Verne was born in the 1800s.
Yes.
1830 something.
Think so.
Yeah. 1838. And he is French and spent the majority of his life on the artificial island of Nantes.
I did not know that.
That is true.
Wow.
And is one of the most prolific science fiction writers. He's the original science fiction writer, I suppose, having relied on the adventure story as his main vehicle, kind of a genre of his. And he is, being French, the second most translated fiction author, Agatha Christie leading the way.
I did not realize it was going to be that way. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. He also made it just into the age of powered flight. He died 1904, I think, and yet still managed to pump out one story, 1903, at least one story. He did two in there, one of which is one of the videos we're going to see, The Master of the World, which talks about powered flight. And he also, it comes up in a couple of others of his stories as well. But it was great in a way that he was able to last long enough to write about powered flight when it actually existed.
Yes.
Shame he didn't carry on any longer. Yes.
Some of his best stories involve balloons.
Oh, yes.
And of course, there are other details we will talk about later. The first one is I'm not wearing my glasses. Let me try that again.
I know it by memory. It's around the world in 80 days.
Yes. Every version is special, and I've never seen an interpretation of the story that I didn't like, including this one.
Including which one?
This one.
Okay.
So you want to just let it roll, and we'll enjoy the story and talk about it later?
See if I can do it without mucking it up. Yes.
Okay.
All right. As I lean in, I've got the microphone in my hand this time, so I don't go muted. And looks promising. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that, otherwise it's going to cause problems. See, I will try something.
Great Britain always faces into the room. Sir, I have no desire to stare at the Pacific Ocean. I told you when you were first employed that the arrangement of this room was not to be disturbed.
Is there anything else, sir?
Yes, my shaving water this morning was 112 degrees Fahrenheit. You are well aware that I require my shaving water to be heated 115 degrees Fahrenheit.
Will that be all, sir?
Yes, your employment is terminated forthwith.
Sir, you will require me to work out my notice.
That will not be necessary. I have contacted the agency, and if I'm not much mistaken, they have already sent a replacement.
Yes.
Mr. Fogg, it is indeed a pleasure to meet you. Jean Passepartout, at your service. I hope. The agency said to come straight here.
Mr. Fogg is in the morning room.
Pardon, I am a fool. You work here.
Not any longer. Good luck. You'll need it.
What?
You're aware of my terms.
Oui. Yes, very generous.
What time do you make it?
11:27.
Your watch is 2 minutes slow.
Impossible.
It is of no consequence. What matters is to note the difference. So, starting from this moment, 11:29 a.m. on Wednesday, the 2nd of October, 1872, you are in my employ.
Why, thank you.
You will note that on Wednesdays, I leave for the Reform Club at 11:30 precisely.
But, sir, don't you want my references? But, Mr. Fogg!
Excuse me. 1 minute. I said, excuse me. Sir, I have an important entry to make. Someone has just deposited £50,000. As you can see, I wish to make a withdrawal. Now. Really, sir? And how much would that be for? 10 guineas? No, £50,000. By George, he's late. What'd you make the time, Flanagan?
11:46. Extraordinary. Phileas Fogg is late.
Put the money in the bag. I shan't need a receipt. Stop, thief! Stop! Thief! Remarkable.
Gentlemen,
Make a note of it, Flanagan. Wednesday the 2nd of October. Phileas Fogg was 26 minutes late.
all obstructions in this world can be overcome, but not the vagaries of the London traffic. Cards, gentlemen.
Have you heard the news? £50,000 stolen.
Calm down, man.
The Bank of England has been robbed.
What? I must get down there immediately. I'm a governor, after all.
Rest easy. Police are everywhere. The streets are totally blocked.
Thief and a blackguard.
No, sir. The thief was a gentleman. Distinguished by the sound of it.
Then you can say goodbye to your £50,000, Ralph, old chap. An experienced operator will be out of the country by nightfall, and then there'll be no catching him.
I fear you're right. The world is a big place, certainly.
It used to be.
The planet cannot shrink, Fogg.
A century ago, it would take a man years to circumnavigate the globe.
I say.
Today, I could go around the world in 80 days.
You are surely joking, Fogg.
Of course not. Now that the great Indian Peninsula Railway is open,
I would wager £10,000 that such a journey is utterly impossible.
I will wager £25,000 that I can carry out a tour of the world in 80 days or less.
Oh, now you really are joking.
An Englishman never jokes about a bet.
Starting when?
Starting now. The time is 15 minutes past 12 o'clock. I shall return to this very room before 12:15 on Saturday, the 21st of December, 1872.
Think what you're saying, Fogg. You're virtually giving us the money.
Are you men enough for this wager? Will you meet my terms?
Around the world in 80 days?
I feel I'll be using the chat more than my
£25,000.
voice today.
Agreed.
Ah, this is perfect.
The man's a machine, a man of habit. Oh, no job could be easier. Ooh. Oh, a little bit. That's better. Very cozy.
Passepartout.
What?
Passepartout.
Oh, sir, I wasn't expecting you.
Back immediately. We're leaving in 10 minutes.
Really? Where are we going?
Around the world. 80 days.
I'll get the trunk.
No trunk. Just this overnight bag. 2 woolen shirts and 3 pairs of stockings. Underwear, 1 clean set. Same for you. Bring my Macintosh and traveling rug. Wear stout shoes. Yes, sir. Oh, and Passepartout. Get dressed.
But this will never last for 80 days?
We'll buy things on the way. Cabby, put this in the bag.
What is it?
£25,000.
Oh,
Take care of it.
it is a fortune.
Half my entire fortune, to be precise. The other half is wagered on this venture. Cabby, hurry. Boat train leaves in 5 minutes. Hold aboard! Perhaps, Passepartout, this kind of adventure is beyond your experience as a manservant.
But, monsieur, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't have any experience.
What?
I was a circus acrobat before. This is my first job as a manservant. So, now you know the truth. Am I dismissed?
It's too late for that. Our journey around the world has begun.
Oh no! Mon Dieu!
What is it, Passepartout?
I have left the gas on in my room.
Lonnie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Are you there, Lonnie?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. I guess let's just pause that. It would appear the stream was suspended.
What? Why?
I know we're still up, but I've just looked on my phone. It says stream unavailable due to policy violations.
What?
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. What on earth is going on?
Ooh.
Well, that frees up my day then, I guess, or we could restart the stream. But why on earth, when I'm showing my own videos, is it not allowing it?
Who would have flagged it?
I don't know. Is the chat still coming?
It's just showing stream unavailable. The chat is here.
Wow.
I don't know what happened.
Me neither.
Just us, isn't it?
Yeah, well, let's end the broadcast.